Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Touchline Podcast. Today we have our World Cup predictions with the World Cup only a week away. It's crazy.
It's coming
thick mental.
and fast.
Here we go.
Right, the categories are Dark Horse, Early Exit, Golden Boot, Young Player of the Tournament, Golden Ball, and the winners.
We'll see, we're going to have some controversial ones here,
It's going to get saucy. Right, we're starting with the Dark Horse. I'm going to ask Sammy, who are your Dark Horses for the tournament?
I want to say mine are the most obvious dark horses, unfortunately. I've gone for Denmark.
Oh, Louis?
Yeah, I could have also gone with Denmark, but I went for a different route. I also think this is a dark horse. I've gone for Serbia. That is very rogue.
I like that. There, who have you gone for?
I've gone for the team who have the best captain in the entire of the World Cup. Switzerland.
Ooh. And I've gone for Portugal.
Very interesting. Alright.
I think we should... I want to hear about this Switzerland.
Yeah, I want to hear about Switzerland as well.
Yeah.
So do you think they'll top their group with Brazil?
No, I do not.
I agree.
I think, because they're in the nice side of the group, right? Not in the group, sorry, the knockouts. I think easily a semi-final is capable.
Do you think?
Yeah. Mbolo just seems to turn it on when he plays for Switzerland. I don't know why.
I was thinking that. Real Mbolo is a proper player.
Underrated ball knowledge from the ball.
He scored a really good goal in the Euros, I remember. No, he's a proper player.
Yeah.
Xhaka, great player.
Xhaka's-
Akanji, good player.
Are we going to see the return of a blonde-haired Xhaka?
Oh. Okay, right. But who are the second place in that group meant to be facing? First place in which group?
So, the second place in that group are meant to be facing someone that I do not know, but I think it's Uruguay.
I think it is the easy side of the draw.
It's Uruguay.
It is
they're
the
in the side of the draw which will have England, France, Uruguay.
Okay, that's not too bad.
You miss out
If France
Argentina and
wins,
Brazil, which is good. And what's interesting is I've gone with Serbia, who are obviously in Switzerland's group. So
No chance. There's no chance they're beating Switzerland.
I think they'll beat Switzerland.
As a team, Switzerland are unreal.
No, Serbia play a good system with Tadic and then Mitrovic
Vlahovic.
and Vlahovic up front, and it's really good.
Vlahovic is injured though. You see?
Is he?
Yeah.
He's not in the squad.
No, he hasn't been. Well, he is in the squad,
He's in
but
the
he's
squad.
been
He's in
injured
the squad.
recently for Juventus.
But no, I agree with that chat. And also, it's underrated that they top their group in the qualifying.
It's sort of like a gut feeling. They're playing well.
no, they
They've got a good. Those two strikers are excellent.
They played two up front.
I think.
Yeah.
I think they'll get out of their group,
Tadic
and I
and
think
Vlahovic.
they could be looking at like a quarter-final appearance.
Yeah. Wait, who did you go with?
Denmark.
Yeah, that's...
I just totally agree.
I have Denmark getting to the semi-final.
Ericsson is underrated. So good.
Their team works so well
Yeah,
together. All their players just gel.
Yeah.
They don't even know this. I think they played Braithwaite up front, which is pretty terrible.
No,
But
Poulsen.
Damsgaard,
Yeah,
Ericsson,
Yeah.
Delaney, Christensen.
No, I agree.
And your favourite?
Anderson. Anderson is so good.
You didn't say his first name.
Joaquin.
Joachim. No,
It's
honestly,
Joaquin.
they're great, and I think I have them topping the group over France.
I also have them topping the group over France.
Yeah,
And I've gone with Portugal.
I think it's rogue.
as your dark horse.
Yeah, because I genuinely think they could go semi-finals, final.
I mean,
I think they're... and I don't think anyone's talked about them once.
I have Portugal going to the final, but I don't think they're dark horses.
Not for me.
No, they
They
are
have a
dark
great
horses.
squad.
If you look at the squad, they've got an excellent defence.
With
It's
Diaz,
ridiculous.
Cancelo,
No one's talking
Nuno,
about
And then
and
even if you look at that midfield, I mean, and
Nuno
then,
Mendes, Cancelo, and Diaz at the back.
No
Yeah.
one's talking about them as much as they're talking about France, Brazil, Argentina, so I think they're a dark
I think it's because the
Cristiano
Ronaldo hype.
Yeah.
Leao.
Yeah, but Ronaldo.
Wait for
you
it.
Never know.
Wait
You never
for
know.
World Cup Ronaldo.
Right, let's go for early exit. Let's just go around the table. Who have
Who
we
you
got?
got here?
I believe I've got Belgium.
Interesting.
I was close to picking that. I got Germany.
I have France.
I also have France. I have France going out in the round of 16.
Right, I'm not going to spend too long on this, but can we just have a little explanation
Right,
of
listen,
France? I'm very
All
confused.
my decisions here are very heavily based on like what I think is going to happen across the whole tournament. Who I think is coming first, second in the group, who they're facing. Whoever tops that group, Denmark or France, goes on to. Whoever comes second goes on to face Argentina. And I don't think France are beating Argentina.
For me, there's no way
you
France
think
can
they
beat
can't-
Argentina.
I agree.
I look at you might want to look at their squad and say that France have a better squad than Argentina, but Argentina are just playing on a whole different level to France
agree
now.
with
I also don't think France top their group. I think it's the sort of group we were discussing this earlier that I think they'll both win all their games in the group and then they'll play each other. And I think Denmark can win
I agree.
that game.
Denmark have beaten France last two times they played them.
Exactly.
They were in the same group in the.
I see
Euro
no reason. I don't think it's ridiculous to say. Obviously, France are obviously the favourites, but I don't think it's ridiculous to say that Denmark could top that group, and then France go out to Argentina in the round 16.
If you're talking on paper, obviously France are expected to win. They
Yeah.
should be
No, of
favourites.
course,
They
yeah.
have the best squad by a mile.
Yeah.
But I think the World Cup is about so much more than that. France don't have that kind of mentality.
They just don't. I just don't think that team is like gelling in the way that they want. They're not playing the way that they want.
The only thing I would say is that the drop off in midfield is, I think people are saying it's bigger than it is, because Pogba has not been at it for a long time. Kante was never really fit.
He has
anyway.
for France though.
But we've been saying this about them for so long, but then in the tournament, like we said that about Pogba before the Euro,
Also,
he was incredible at the Euro, like ridiculous.
It's a midfield two of Tuchemeni and Camavinga.
No experience there.
Yeah.
Guendouzi though.
Two really young players who have never played in a major
They've
tournament.
got spirit. They've got experience across other parts of the pitch as well. Like Rice and Bellingham, do they have any experience at international tournaments? No.
I mean, we'll see how they play.
I mean, Rice.
Yeah,
Rice
but we're
went to
talking
the
about
final
England
of
like
the
they've got one of the best
Sorry,
midfields. When you're
I'm not. I'm not
I
either.
mean, people are.
Henry.
So many people.
People are, but that's the British.
And we're the people saying that I don't think Camavinga and Tuchemeni are going to do that well. I'm not saying the England midfield's
The thing that I don't like about France either is I feel like they're trying too hard to force all these players into the squad. Like they're playing a 3-back. I don't think that's like great at the World Cup.
I feel like that squad has a lot of issues. Like I feel like Mbappe's issues with his ego, and then there was that whole thing between like Pogba and Mbappe.
Yeah, that is true.
There was that like rumour thing, and then Benzema hasn't been playing in the squad in the lineup recently. He's been injured up until the tournament.
2010 they had really bad problems with the squad, and Nelka got sent home, and the whole France squad refused to train.
Didier Deschamps, I feel like he's got a bit of like.
Henry, who have you got?
This is interesting.
I had Germany because I don't.
I completely
I
disagree.
was going to put them overachievers.
Yeah,
Germany.
Close.
For me, Germany. I looked at their centre backs. It's not looking good.
No, I agree.
They've got
Rudiger and Schlotterbeck.
What's wrong with that?
Schlotterbeck's been really good.
And then I'm not sure. And they haven't got a recognised striker. I think playing Kai Havertz up front at an international tournament is too weak, and I can't see that.
But their attack in general is very exciting. I'm not saying that it's proven, but having Musiala at cam, Sane, Gnabry on the wings, even Werner and Havertz they can't do a job up front.
Werner can't.
He's injured. He's injured.
He's injured. Yeah. Well, Havertz can do a job.
Yeah. Well,
I don't think they'll go out.
Early exit. I could see around a 16 exit.
Germany, no, but there's always that German efficiency.
Yeah, there always is that German efficiency, which is hot.
So do you see Spain topping that group?
No chance.
Because I don't. I see Germany.
Easily winning.
And then Germany facing
tricky.
Croatia.
I think they're both going to underachieve. I think they've both got weak
The
way it works is whoever comes first out of Germany or Spain face whoever comes second out of Belgium or Croatia. I see Germany beating
out of Belgium or Croatia.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I'd see
that
struggling against those teams.
That perfectly leads on to my underachiever actually, who is Belgium. I don't think there's any way Belgium survive against either Spain or Germany.
So you see Spain. Do you see Croatia topping the group?
Yeah, for me. I know the thing is with Belgium.
I said that to you the other day, and you laughed at me.
Yeah, I know. I like laughing.
You actually laughed at me.
but think about it. Like there is that. I see that 15% chance of Lukaku just going and scoring like 15 goals in the group stage.
We were talking about that.
Yeah.
We were saying.
There's so many issues at the back. I can't ignore the fact they play a 3-back.
They're still playing Alderweireld and Vertonghen.
And they probably have the worst 3 centre backs in the tournament.
Yeah, it's not 2018.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah.
They play Theater, who I've never seen anything of it.
What about Wout Weiss?
Oh yeah, apparently he's decent.
player?
The Leicester defender. I'm not convinced.
I just didn't understand how you pronounced it.
Further forward, other than their back three, I do like their team a lot. I like De
Bruyne's different.
Carrasco, having De
Bruyne.
We have to
doesn't
understand.
really play centre mid though.
But De Bruyne is the best player
on the right.
Right, yeah, on the right. Of
It matters when you've got the best player in the world as your team.
And supplying
Lukaku ahead
if
of him.
Lukaku gets enough service,
Is he a bit injured? He's
Yeah,
out with a
he's
hamstring.
He
hasn't he?
scored recently though for Inter.
Yeah, but I think he's got a bit of a hamstring injury still.
I think.
Yeah, let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on. Yeah,
But that's interesting.
What's the next category?
Golden boots.
Ooh, I've got a contribution. No, I want to hear.
We'll go with Henry.
Henry, who have you got?
Mbappe.
Okay.
It's boring. But
I've got boring as well. I think Mbappe's going to win it.
Yeah.
Wait, so you think Mbappe's going to win it going out in the round?
I'll tell you what.
Theo?
I've got R9. No, not R9. CL7.
That makes.
I don't think R9's playing.
No, he's not.
Wait,
No, but see, that's why Louis. That's why I changed it to CL7.
Okay, right.
I've got Neymar.
No
chance.
Him as well.
I've got Neymar.
No chance.
Silly,
No.
Okay, first question, Louis. How do you have Mbappe winning the Golden Boot going out in the round of 16?
Because in the World Cup, it's a lot of the time you're going to win the Golden Boot with it's likely you can win it with 4 or maybe 5 goals.
You win it with 5, 6.
You can win it with 4, you can, or you could draw it with someone else. I think Mbappe will score. I can see him scoring a lot in the group stage, and even in the round of 16. I think they'll go out early, but we know how good Mbappe is.
If they're losing to Denmark,
second best player in the world.
where's he getting his goals from?
I think I think he can draw it with someone, but I think he'll get.
I don't know if this is a stupid thing to say. In group stages, when a team like France plays a team like Australia, they don't batter them like 4-0.
I see like a 1-0.
1-0. Yeah. Like, maybe I'm talking about when France played Australia in the World Cup in 2018 and beat them 1-0.
I've got the best group stage player in the World Cup of all time. I mean, I have no stats to back that up, but I think he is going to be so good. Honestly, I see a Ronaldo masterclass.
Yeah, I do.
Obviously, you're just going with your gut on what he's done before, which I understand.
I do agree.
He is not starting for Manchester United right now.
He starts for Portugal every game. He'll start every game.
Hang a ball in the box for Ronaldo. He's going to score. And I think if you got Cancelo, you got Fernandes, you got Bernardo Silva, he has every opportunity.
It's just
to do
delightful, isn't it?
But deep it, Ronaldo is all he's been thinking about for the last 3 months is the World Cup.
Yeah, I saw his video of him recently.
He's so ready.
I don't
know. It's just we're gonna get prime Ronaldo.
He was being shown the World Cup
I
trophy.
disagree, but I know I'm going to get proved wrong because he always does this.
Yeah.
Like,
He was being shown the World Cup trophy. He refused to touch it because he was like, "Oh no, I can't touch it. It's bad luck. I'm going to have an amazing."
The ball's just
World
going in the net. It just is going in the net.
Yeah.
I see it going in the net so many times.
But I think I can see Mbappe capitalising on weaker teams, and I can't look past him.
I mean, I've got
I
Neymar.
can't look past him.
I have Brazil
That's
going.
rogue.
I don't think so. I have Brazil going far. I have them getting to the semi-finals, and I think every game that Brazil win, Neymar on his current form and how much of a talisman he is for Brazil, everyone looks to him. He's scoring every game. I don't see that happening with Ronaldo because he's dropping. I mean, it could happen, obviously. But he's dropping off. Neymar right now is so on form.
Yeah.
If someone scores for France, it's going to be Mbappe.
Yeah, that's
It's gonna be
nice.
Mbappe.
But he doesn't have enough games. But he doesn't have enough games.
I think he has enough games.
If they're losing to Denmark,
they have enough games to get 4 or 5
Okay,
goals.
if they're losing to Denmark, losing to Argentina, then they've got 2 games.
You don't score when you lose.
Mbappe's.
What, you don't score when you lose?
But Argentina and Denmark
Mbappe's
are really
got 2
good defensively.
games.
You're not winning.
So
the-
you don't. Are you telling
you
me
do score,
are you
but
telling me
you're
you
less
do not
likely.
score goals when you
No,
lose?
but you're less likely, aren't you?
Yeah,
You're not winning the Golden Boot going out in the round of 16.
Yeah.
It's not
That's,
happening.
well,
I disagree.
you could, but it's just a. It's
No
a
one
bit,
does it.
It's a bit
No one does.
contradictory.
Why do you think Neymar's so outrageous?
It's not.
I don't.
I see him more as a provider.
His last World Cup as well.
Let's move on. Let's
Yeah,
move on.
let's-
Let's talk about this for hours. Who have we got next?
We have. Oh yes. Young player of the tournament.
Yeah, you're not going
I'm going to start because I want to start.
First.
Jude Bellingham.
Ooh.
Mine's similar. Well, it's not similar.
What?
But it's
I've
in
gone
the same
for-
sort of area.
I've
He's
gone
got
for,
Musiala.
I've gone for AC Milan's Rafael Leao.
Okay. I've got Musiala.
Yep.
And I've got Enzo Fernandez.
Oh, look at me! I'm thinking
Oh, I've seen Enzo Fernandez on Twitter.
I've got
Oh, transfer market.
I've never seen him on Twitter. Enzo Fernandez. He plays for
Played the
Argentina.
other day. He played
I'll
the
be
other.
perfectly honest.
Plays-
No, wait.
He's a centre mid for Benfica. I had him on my watch list from day dot. He has been so good for Benfica. He will start for Argentina, and when he gets them to the finals and they lose to England, he will be their standout player apart from Messi.
Wait, is he starting for Argentina?
I mean-
So is that like confirmed? Confirmed.
What position
No,
does he
he
play?
is centre mid.
To be fair, he could start. They've got a dreadful centre.
At first, I had Polina down.
Polina.
No.
Yeah, those sort of
But
players.
anyway, I've gone for Rafael Leao.
Wait, how old's Polina?
I think he's fairly young.
Okay.
Anyway,
I absolutely love
Rafael Leao, I think, he's been in incredible form for AC Milan, just come back off winning Scudetto, and he's going to be playing because Jota's not going to Qatar. He's going to be starting left wing, I'm pretty sure about it.
Yeah.
And he's so clinical.
Yeah.
He's very tall, I like him. I like seeing him run down the line, stretch his long legs. No, and I think he'll be a joy to watch, honestly. He's a very unique type of player.
But he's the
Last player I saw play like that was Henri.
He's the perfect winger. He's so good with the ball at his feet.
Yeah.
But he's tall and he's physical.
Yeah, I like
He's
it.
he's such a good winger.
Tell us about Bellingham.
I wanna be
Yeah.
Arsenal.
Well, Bellingham. He's going to dominate that English midfield.
He is.
Yeah,
And
he
he's
will,
going
he will.
to be playing that box to box role. I can't see anyone else providing things for England. The thing is, when the squad came out, then I had a bit more hope because I saw Rashford in there, I saw Wilson in there, I saw Maddison in there. Now I think Bellingham, he can thrive.
I agree.
I'm ready.
I'm ready as
I'm
well.
ready to see Bellingham.
I'm ready.
Let's win the World Cup.
Go!
When I was watching first half of the Germany game and the Italy game, he was like our main creative threat,
Yeah.
which was worrying. But now that I've seen we've got Maddison, Mason Mount, I'm not as worried. But I think he can get back to what he's good at, which is dominating the midfield.
Yeah, I think he's going to be good.
Bellingham, a lot of
Musiala?
goal contributions as well.
Yeah,
Musiala, I think.
Louis, you love Musiala.
No, not even. Like,
No,
I just
you
think
do,
he's gone
you
under
do.
he's gone under the radar a lot this season.
Just whip out the stat.
He's had incredible.
I honestly don't know the stat.
No, his goal contributions this season are crazy. He's got the most for Bayern
He's got
Munich.
20 goal contributions in 20
Okay,
games.
so I don't know the stat, but he's been
Pretty
doing
impressive.
he's been doing brilliantly.
He's been doing
I watched him in the Champions League. He was absolutely fantastic. Twice in the Champions League, and then we played Germany twice, and I thought Musiala was the best player on the pitch both games.
Yeah.
I agree.
Looking
Absolutely.
impressive.
He was really good when I watched him against Barcelona in the home leg.
Maguire made him
I
look
think
good.
I think he's getting overlooked. I think he's getting overlooked.
The only thing I would say
I think that's a really good shout.
is
Really.
Musiala going to be the one who's having to provide the goals?
Yeah.
Because I don't.
Oh, sorry, no. I think he's providing
that might
all
help
the
him.
attacking threat.
That might help him, but he's not going to have a striker to provide. So I see him maybe scoring more, but I'm not sure. It's difficult.
And I also don't think international football is the type of football where Sane is going to have loads of room in behind.
I don't see Gnabry and Sane having great tournaments.
I agree,
Yeah,
but I do see Musiala making it happen.
That's why I got my early exit.
Yeah, I
should
don't
move
necessarily see Germany having a great
Yeah.
tournament, but Musiala.
Let's talk about who do we think is going to win the Golden Ball.
Ooh. Sammy, who have you got?
I hate saying it because of my biases. I love Ronaldo, best player of all time, but I've gone for Lionel Messi. He's going to win the tournament.
I've also gone for Lionel Messi.
I've gone for Lionel Messi.
Yeah?
He's gone for James Madison.
I've gone for James Madison.
No, you
I
haven't.
have England to win the World Cup and him to start every single knockout game.
What's your actual answer?
That's my actual
He
answer.
does actually.
So, well, what am I meant to say to that?
Are you being serious?
James Madison.
Okay, let me explain to you what's going to happen. England, what we're going to do is we're going to beat France, we're going to beat Uruguay, and we're going to beat Argentina in the final.
Ooh.
Madison will start every single one of those games. In the knockouts, I don't care about the group stage, he'll start every single one of those games. When you see, by the end of that tournament, you will have Real Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Inter Milan, Juventus, United, City, calling his agent's number,
I have us beating Senegal and then them going out to Denmark.
calling his number, saying, Madison, can we have your services? Because he is going to provide excellence on another level.
If the
I'll be
viewers,
honest, he's not going to play. Matt will be lucky if
I
he
agree.
starts
Yeah,
at
so
10.
if you haven't latched on already, Theo quite likes
Yeah.
James
Anyway,
Madison.
let's move on.
can I just say, you think Madison?
Whoa, that's not stupid.
You
Henry,
think
James Madison to win the best player in the whole World Cup.
you think Madison? Like you've got to predict it. Madison's not going to play.
He's going to play
He's not
every
gonna play.
knockout game.
Southgate is obviously going to play a back five. That's how he's played with England.
Okay.
That's how he's always played with England. He's going to play a back five, and Madison does
That's
not fit in
inaccurate,
that
but
team.
yes.
I'm not sure
back
he's gonna
four.
play,
The only player who's going to play, the only player who's going to play at 10 is Matt.
It's
Okay.
not-
For
we
me,
will see. We
Southgate
will
puts
see.
Madison in the team because the media sort of pressured him.
I
to.
completely
I don't
agree.
actually
Like what-
think he wants him in there.
We will see. But when he gets player of the tournament and we win
I
the
don't
World
think
Cup,
he
you're going to call me.
I agree with Lou. It's like what happened with Grealish for the Euros. They were really pressuring him to play Grealish, and they were like, "Yeah, we'll take
Yeah.
him." And then he didn't play him. He brought him on last 10 minutes,
exactly.
and I don't think someone who comes on for 10 minutes is winning. Good.
Watch his impact.
To be fair,
Why have we got Messi though?
Because
I mean, it's pretty
Oh,
self-explanatory.
you've all got Messi.
Yeah. It's simple. It's so simple.
right now,
He's going to carry them to the final.
he is, and they're going to win the whole thing.
should we say the winners?
no,
Maybe
spoilers.
just.
Yeah. I think Argentina.
I think Argentina are going to win it.
I think Argentina.
I think England will win it.
Fair enough. I respect it.
Okay, let's talk about Argentina while we're
I
on
would
about
respect
Messi.
it, and I'd respect it if he said like Kane to win the Golden Ball.
If
but
Maguire-
Madison-
No, Kane's going to draw with Ronaldo, but he's going to get less assists.
If Maguire and Trent don't start, I think we could win the World Cup.
I think. No, I disagree. I just
I
don't.
don't see us
I just
winning
don't think
it. I
we're
don't see us
playing.
getting past the
We're not
quarters.
playing well enough. It's just not going to happen. Argentina are on the second longest unbeaten
I agree.
unbeaten streak in international football history.
And it's self-explanatory. If
Then
Argentina win the World Cup, Messi is going to win the Golden Ball. He's going to be
Because
incredible.
Messi's going to be their best player.
Yeah.
That's the only way. I don't think Argentina can win the World Cup without Messi being incredible.
Yeah.
But I just think he is going to be absolutely ridiculous.
It's going to be a joy to watch to see Messi and Ronaldo, their last tournament, both fighting to get the World Cup. And I have them
agree.
playing each other in the final in my prediction.
And you know who's going to ruin that party? You know who's going to ruin that party?
James Madison.
When Madison runs in behind, he whips it, and I see Harold. I see Harold running into the box with a volley. Behind him, the ball's going to be behind him, he volleys it top bins. We win the Euros, we go nuts.
This is their
Our
rematch
first
game, I
one
think.
You know, this is the
in
World Cup.
56 years.
It's the World Cup, not the Euros.
56 years. It's coming home. You believe it, and so do I.
Anyway, let us know your predictions at home. These have been ours.
Make sure you like and subscribe, and I think we'll see you next time.